What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York, also a certified trichologist. What's going on? Let me move this around. We move this around. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, and we are super excited to be here. Listen, I was creating some things and coming up with some things, and I had a thought. It actually started yesterday, but I was thinking about just all the different people that I have met, all the different people, hey, that I have mentored and coached. And I want to talk to you about why trichology is still not working for you. So if you are a trichologist, if you are a hair loss professional, you are a new and proven trichologist, and you're like, I have spent thousands of dollars. I have spent all these hours. I go to classes. I'm signing up for stuff, and trichology is not working for me yet. Then you want to stay exactly where you are. Share this if you can. Let me do a bit of housekeeping. I am live on Instagram, trichology_911. That's my family right there, right? And I'm also live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond, and I'm live on YouTube. And so I wanted to just kind of talk to you a little bit about why trichology is still not working for you. You have done all the things. You have all the stuff. You've done your own research. There has not been anyone that you could ask questions to. And so you created your own system of getting the information and just trying to figure everything out, and it's still not working. And you're like, okay, well, is it me? Why is it working for other people? I go on their pages, I look at their websites, I look at what they're offering. I'm trying to duplicate that, and I do not understand why it's not working. And I'm going to tell you why. But before I do that, I want to remind you that every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are having powwows. This week is no different. Actually, this is going to be the last powwow. This Friday is going to be the last powwow. Why? Because we are rebranding. So this Friday is going to be the last powwow. Also, if you did not get your Big Five protocol book, grab that. If you get it, just grab it. The second edition is coming out this week, and that is for scalp protocols. So if you do not have scalp issue protocols, I have 5 simple ones that is going to help you to kind of like keep it moving, keep it pushing. And it might be all that you need. You might only need to, over the years, maybe add something or take something away as far as like what you are using. But it is literally like a template, meaning there's real answers in it, right? But it's a template where if you take something out that I said, to use, you just put in what you want to use, but the structure remains the same. And so there's that. So this Friday is the very last powwow. You want to be there. You have questions. You're trying to figure out what to do in your trichology practice, and trichology is still not working for you. And you're going to need something more than this conversation right here. I'm going to answer as much as I can through what I've already prepared. But if you have specific questions and you're like, look, Maisha, I've been doing this thing. I don't know how long I can continue. It was expensive. I'm using a lot of time. I am putting together treatment plans and protocols and all that other stuff, and I am still not successful in trichology, then I am going to help you out. 3 reasons why you are still not successful in trichology, and trichology is not working for you. But before that, I just want to let you know that as a trichologist, that's your profession. As a trichologist, that's your profession. So what does that mean? You being a trichologist means absolutely nothing. Let me see. How can someone speed their hair growth each month? Oh, okay, Sade. So it really depends on, and I'm just going to sidebar real quick. I want to answer Sade on YouTube. Hey, girl. It really depends on what you have going on. There are so many different factors. Stress, of course, inflammation, poor micronutrients, vitamin deficiency. There's so many different things that could be a factor. I would suggest that you get a consultation so that someone could basically hear what you have going on. A more in-depth consultation could cover what your blood work looks like and where you're deficient, or even be able to see what's going on, how you're taking care of your scalp and all that other stuff. But I don't know fully because I can't give a snapshot of like what you look like as far as your hair is concerned. But most of the time, drink water, half your body weight in ounces of water every single day for hydration. It is a universal solvent. So you want to do that. You want to make sure that you're eating properly. If you're eating a lot of cheese, chocolate, sugar, alcohol, all those things, it helps with inflammation in the body, and you do not want that. And then also you look at stress. It's easier said than done to release stress and, calm down a little bit, but those things definitely work. So you want to do that, especially in the summer months. You want to make sure that you're drinking enough water. So I hope that helped. Okay. All right. So listen, if you are a trichologist and you're like, yo, this is not working. This is not, I'm still not getting what they said I was going to get at the school. I'm still not earning what they said I was going to earn at the school. I was in the program. They said I could make this much and it's not working. Let me tell you why it's not working, because trichology in and of itself is not going to work. You being a trichologist doesn't mean that it's going to work. That's like someone going to school to be a plumber. Just because you are a plumber doesn't mean that you're going to make money. You see people say, "Oh, child, when you a plumber, you're going to make money." Being that, getting that title, entering into that profession does not do it. Here is the answer for you. The reason why you are not successful as a trichologist right now is because you have not developed your skills. What is or what are your skills? I am a trichologist, but I'm an excellent communicator. I'm an excellent teacher. I'm an excellent instructor, right? You don't make money with your profession. And this is something that I learned a long time ago in quitting trichology 7 times. Like, don't judge me, okay? But just quitting because I'm like, I don't get it. I went to school. I did well in clinicals. I took the test. I put on a lab coat. I had a photo shoot. I have all these products. I have all these tools. I don't understand why people are not flocking to me. They have hair loss. I don't understand why they don't want what I'm giving. And it's not that they don't want what I'm giving. It's just me saying that I'm a trichologist and sticking that on my chest doesn't mean that someone's going to come and inquire of my services, right? If they're not actively looking for a trichologist, they don't know what it is. How am I supposed to help them? But when they come to me, what skills do I have? How am I able to really enhance the lives of the people that I'm going to help to grow their hair? So if you are a new and improving trichologist and you're like, listen, I did it, I tried everything and it's not working. You probably bought a lot of products. You probably have a lot of tools. You have a beautiful clinic. You have a lovely office. You wrote a few ebooks, but your skills are where it's lacking. I remember when I started to do silk press, right? I remember when I started to do silk press as a stylist. And I would just, I'm buying all the stuff and I'm doing all the things, and I get the $400 flat iron and I get the $250 dryer and I have the $70 shampoo and I'm doing all the things. And I'm just like, okay, you got to have more hydration. It has to be a moisture balance. I'm doing all that stuff because I really want to do these silk presses and I want your hair to do all the things, right? And it wasn't until I invested in my skill. So I went to this class. It was in Brooklyn. And it was like all the things that I was doing, but simple, right? And one of the things she was talking about was timing too. It took me forever to do a silk press, right? Because I thought that the longer you did it, the more effective you were. You like this whole thing, but it wasn't that. So I got my time down. I really started to work on being very precise and proficient and efficient in what I was doing. And I started to get results. So not only was I really good at doing the silk press, right? It wasn't just the tools and the products, it was the skill of it. So as you are doing things, I want you to look at your skill. You don't make money as a trichologist with just the profession to say you're a trichologist. You make it with the skills. I can have the tools that I have, or I can not have the tools that I have. But if I understand what I'm doing, I can really make it with the skill. Think about it. Everything that you learn in life can be sold. I know I'm talking about trichology, but listen, everything that you learn in life can be sold. Therefore, you have to sharpen the skill of the thing that you learned. If you're going to be an effective trichologist, if you're going to be able to answer questions, if you're going to be able to be the solution, you're going to have to sharpen skills. You're going to have to sharpen skills. And not only that, you're going to have to grow new skill sets. You have to grow a new skill set. You don't need to know everything, but you do need to be efficient, and you have to be faster. If you're slow and you're not knowledgeable, you cannot maximize trichology or anything for that matter. So 3 things that are going to help you. First of all, your focus. Let me see. Is dry scalp a sign that your hair is not moisturized? Also, can someone prevent? How can someone prevent? Okay, so this is on YouTube. So dry scalp is not a matter of moisture. It is a matter of hydration. So moisture is something that you would get like from like oil and stuff like that. That's moisture. That's oil is a sealant, but like those kind of things. But if your scalp is dry, it's a sign that you are not properly hydrated. So, like I said earlier, like half your body weight in ounces of water, drinking enough water every day, not having a lot of sodium in your body is going to really kind of balance that out. So, if you are noticing dry scalp, it's not moisture. And if you're using like oils are a sealant, so they trap moisture in or out. So if you're not getting enough water and then you're using oil to kind of like, oh, I got to keep, putting a serum and an oil and stuff like that on your hair and your scalp, what it does is it blocks the follicles. So it seals everything. And then how can you prevent from getting dry scalp? Again, same answer, making sure it's hydration. Also, another aspect of hydration for you is going to be steam treatments. So as opposed to you just drinking water when you're doing shampoo, and I don't know how often you shampoo your hair and scalp and all that other stuff, but what you want to look at is the fact that maybe, I don't know, if you wash your hair, say every week or every day, right? Somewhere in there, you're going to have some kind of a steam treatment. You want to open the cuticles. You have like really good shampoo, really good conditioner or treatments, especially conditioner. You want to look at the fact that once you shampoo the hair and you rinse it and now you're putting the conditioner on, right? That conditioner is just kind of like laying on the strands. So if you use like a very hot towel or a steamer or a micro mister, if you have it, then you'll be able to open up those cuticles, and then all that good nutrients and all the stuff that they put inside the conditioner that you have purchased because it's supposed to work will get in there and penetrate. So again, simple answer, water is going to be what's going to help you to stop the dry scalp. If it's just dry scalp. That's if it's just dry scalp. Because if you're saying dry scalp and it's dandruff, not all dandruff is created equally. And yeah, I hope I answered your question properly. All right. So if you are a new and improving trichologist and you're saying, okay, trichology is not working for me, I don't know what's going on, how am I going to do this? First thing you want to fix is your focus. First thing you're going to fix is your focus. So remember, get on the powwow tomorrow. Go to the link in my bio. Hit the tip jar. I mean, it's on Friday. Hit the tip jar, and I'll see you on Friday, okay? So your focus it has to be shifted, right? Because you have the fluff. Okay. She said, what's a good shampoo and conditioner for alopecia? Okay, so the first thing I want you to know is that alopecia is simply, it means hair loss. So it depends on what type of hair loss you have, right? because if you have like CCCA, which is a inflammatory issue, then you would need something different, but also it's internal. So it depends on what you have going on. A lot of times we look at the external factors, like, okay, what can we put on our hair? Like, what's the good shampoo and conditioner? But we really got to start from the inside. So I wish I knew. Okay, you have thyroid issue. Okay, you have a thyroid issue. Okay, so it's really not going to be. Do you notice that your hair is dry and brittle as well? And it just says Evans 7674. Just let me know. Is your hair like dry? Is it brittle? Is it breaking? Or is it shedding, like coming from, okay, so if it's dry and brittle, you want a moisture shampoo, but also you want to make sure that you are drinking a lot of water. And also, if you're noticing like your hair is coming out, especially with like a thyroid issue, it's really going to be like balancing hormones. It's really going to be doing those type of things. So you can get a lot out of what I was just talking about, steam treatments, um, um, maybe lighting therapy, different things like that. Not necessarily the shampoo, so to speak. But you do. Oh, Amy said, how much water should we drink every day in ounces? Half your body weight in ounces of water every day. So it's custom to everybody. If you are 100 pounds, you need 50 ounces of water. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so Evan 7674. If it is dry, if it is breaking, if it is brittle, you want to make sure that you also are drinking enough water. You want to make sure that you are don't use like clarifying shampoo too much. If you use a clarifying shampoo because you have buildup, you want to go in right after that with a moisture shampoo because you don't want it to be too dry. A clarifying shampoo would like strip the oils and all that stuff off the hair, and you want to go ahead and replenish with more moisture, as far as like a moisturizing shampoo, but that is not for like dry scalp. So you want to do hydration, which will be your steam, and then moisture for like your shampoo, your conditioner, things like that. I hope I helped you with that. Okay. So if you are a trichologist and you're like, okay, it's not working. Number one, remember what I said, your focus is off. You're focused on the fluff, right? Of making trichology look important. Just know you're already important. Just know that what you have, somebody needs it, right? But what we do is we focus on the look and we don't focus on the understanding. Why do things work? How am I able to help people and not be able to see them in a roundabout way? Because I understand the basics and the foundation of trichology, right? I understand that if a person has a hereditary issue, it could cause hair loss. I understand if it is a hydration issue. I understand if it is their health. I understand if it is like what they are eating. Then there are different factors. And so I can really deduce what's going on by those main things. And then based on the person, I'm able to just move accordingly to say, okay, it may be this, but also you have this going on. If you're on medications, what are the side effects of your medications? That's really big. So your focus has to be more so on how does trichology work. The second thing, if you're a trichologist and you feel like trichology is not working for you right now, is going to be your confidence. It's the stuff, right? Most trichologists are more confident in the tools and the products and not in what they know. Now, you got to know why the tool works. You have to know why the shampoo works. You have to know because I could tell somebody buy this kind of shampoo and they do it by brand because it smells good and it tingles. But what are the active ingredients? Do they need salicylic acid? Do they need coal tar? Do they need zinc pyrithione? Do they need to go to a dermatologist and get ketoconazole? What do they need? You use the tools and it's like, oh, I have this big beautiful laser and I have this high frequency comb, but do you even know how to use it, why it works? Those things are going to be super important for you. So you want to make sure that you understand that your confidence is not in the stuff, your confidence is in the knowledge that you have. And then finally, excuse me, number three, for why trichology is not working for you is because you have to focus on your underdeveloped skills. Because most of us, we went to school and then you were just so excited to pass clinicals if you had it. You were so excited to kind of just be done and get the certificate and say, oh, now I'm a healthy hair care stylist. Now I'm a trichologist. Now I am a hair loss professional. I'm a hair loss specialist. Maybe so, but maybe not. Because trichology is not the skill. Trichology is the title and it is like the overarching thing. What is the skill in it, right? Because we may learn the same thing, but then we come to find out that you're not getting results because you don't have the skill. So what kind of skills do you need as a trichologist? You have to be able to really like investigate. How are your investigation skills? How do you do with digging and looking deeper into what's going on? Because I think what handicaps us as trichologists is that a lot of these programs are pushed by product knowledge. Now we love a good product knowledge, especially if you are a cosmetologist. We love a good product knowledge, right? But the problem really arises when the product is not available, then how are you successful? Forget successful, think about your clients. If the product is out of they done sold out, do you know like what is the underlying problem, why this client sees this? For example, if somebody says I have a thyroid issue, then but all you see is that their hair is dry. You're doing all this other stuff and then it's reversing, and you're like, I don't understand why it's not working. I'm doing everything I can. I'm sending them home with products. I'm doing all these different things when really you need to give them a nutrition plan. And you need to like give them more of a protocol and a treatment plan when they go get their shampoo and conditioner, or when you're giving them shampoo and conditioner. So me just saying, hey, take this box of shampoo and conditioner and your hair should be fine. And I'm not thinking about, okay, so what is the underlying issue? So this shampoo needs to have this particular active ingredient in it. They need to use it for this amount of time. Even something as simple as how you use your laser therapy, right? Because a person that is less pigmented doesn't need as much time as a person that is most or more pigmented. I have more melanin in my skin. I'm going to need more time, right? But when I don't think about that, I'm just already going to write it off. I'm not able to help anybody. I spent all this money to become a trichologist, and I spent all this time going to these classes, and I have these tools and I have these products, but you did not develop your skill. And again, just being a trichologist does not mean anything. It is how you are going to develop your skill. Because the honest truth is that people want what you have as far as trichology is concerned, but then when they get to you and it's not effective, you look like a fraud. You look like you out here making it up. Why? Because you have not developed your skill. You know what you want to say, but you really don't know how to say it. And so therefore you're not able to convey what the client needs. Okay, so you need to work on your communication skills. Does that make sense? So you don't need to know everything, but that what you do know, you're going to have to maximize it. You're going to have to become efficient in it, and you're going to have to be able to do it fast. If you are slow and you're not knowledgeable, you cannot maximize in trichology. If you're slow and you're knowledgeable, and then the clients are going to lose interest. And I'm not saying it got to be like super speedy, but what I'm saying is you're going to have some kind of a rhythm and a flow to be able to help people, and people need your help. Okay. So, once again, don't forget, if you are a new and improving trichologist, go ahead and click the link on my bio in Instagram. And I want to see you at the very last powwow that we are having this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are just kind of breaking down strategy and we're looking at, okay, I'm doing this. Why is this not working? I'm going to give you all the answers because that's what I do. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Also, if you did not get the protocol book, the Big Five protocol book, I want you to go ahead, also link in the bio in Instagram, and I want you to get that protocol call book. Is 5 protocols for the 5 common things that we see behind the chair that we can help our clients with. It also has an inflammation diet in it, and guide, and a sample menu for that. And also I have a technique there, which is the brush therapy technique. So I hope that you get that. Also, this evening, I will be releasing the second Big Five protocol book, and it is the scalp edition. And so if you are helping people that have scalp issues, you want to grab that as well. So do that. And I can't wait to see you. Listen, if you get the book, you get free entry into the powwow this Friday, the last powwow. Okay. So I hope I've helped you. Thank you so much for interacting and joining me. Have a great day today. Happy hair growing.